So this is my post-fight review for Vergil Ortiz versus Serhii Bohachuk. Um, it came out very aggressive in the first round. I felt like Vergil Ortiz was trying to find his footing in the fight. Bohachuk came out aggressive with the jab, and Vergil Ortiz was also aggressive. Wasn't really patient like he should have been. And in the first round, he had a couple of problems, which caused what they call a knockdown, or what they perceive as a knockdown. And in that fight after that, he basically started to get a lot more aggressive. And that caused him to basically make a few mistakes and push the gas pedal a little bit more. But I think Bohachuk was in control early on in the fight. And it took Vergil Ortiz a little bit of time to actually get things started and be his natural self. You know, he hasn't fought in a long time with the amount of rounds that he just went. And I thought that would cause a lot of problems. That's why I wanted him to actually get a lot more rounds in a couple of months ago. And I feel like a lot of that actually backfired because Bohachuk, he's been fighting recently. And he's been in shape year round. And he's basically fought recently. You know what I'm saying? Vergil Ortiz hasn't fought that much in the last 2 or 3 years. So to get a guy like Bohachuk and to try to go punch for punch with him, it's just not something that I was very intrigued by as far as the strategy. I felt like he could have did a lot more different things to actually get the ball rolling instead of going punch for punch with Bohachuk, because Bohachuk is not going to actually lay down and slow down in the process. And from what we've seen, he caused a lot of issues. And then when we got to the 8th round, he ended up clipping Ortiz, and it looked like he tripped Ortiz with his foot. But from what I seen, it wasn't a trip, man. It was actually a punch that landed clean on his chin, and it caused Ortiz to fall very quickly. And it looked like a flash knockdown at first. Then it looked like he tripped, but it was a flash knockdown. It actually landed pretty flush. And Ortiz tried to deny it at first because it happened so fast. But then he just jumped back into action and started letting his hands fly the next couple of rounds. I did feel like in the 10th round he started to let the fight get away from him a little bit. But he started being aggressive, I want to say, from the 9th until the 12th round. He started to be a lot more aggressive. Some things he should have done early in the fight. Some things he should have stayed away from. His defense. Kept dropping his hands. Wasn't really blocking the hooks like he should have. I think Bohachuk was taking advantage of the hooks and also of the jab. But Ortiz was going to the body a lot of times, and he was going upstairs mostly, but he was going to the body a lot of times, and it kind of saved him in this fight. And with Bohachuk, I feel like he did enough in this fight to actually win, even though I was picking Ortiz in this fight. But the fight could have went either way, to be honest with you. You know, it was a close fight, so I can understand why people say robberies, but it was a close fight either way. Ortiz definitely had a lot of things going well for him in the fight, but just took too much damage, man. Took too much. It wasn't enough success he had going on, and that kind of backfired on him. And with Bohachuk, that's why a lot of people feel like Bohachuk won, because his aggressiveness, his consistent jab, the knockdowns, just all that added to it, it looks like a easy win. So, but with Ortiz, it was still a close fight, so it can go either way. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.